Can I freeze one pot mac and cheese? If you are wondering whether you can freeze one pot mac and cheese, you are in the right spot. This creamy dish is a favorite for many, and knowing how to store it can make meal prep a breeze. Yes, you can freeze one pot mac and cheese, but there are some important cooking technique considerations to keep in mind to maintain the best texture and flavor. One pot mac and cheese is typically made by cooking pasta and cheese sauce together in a single pot. This results in a creamy, cohesive dish that many love. However, because of its creamy sauce and cooked pasta, freezing requires careful handling to avoid texture changes like dryness or mushiness when you reheat it. To freeze your mac and cheese, start by allowing it to cool completely. This step is essential because cooling prevents condensation and ice crystals that can damage the texture. Once cooled, store it in an airtight container or a freezer-safe bag. This will help prevent freezer burn, which can ruin the flavor and texture. You can freeze it for up to 3 to 6 months, depending on your storage conditions. When you are ready to enjoy your frozen mac and cheese, thaw it in the refrigerator overnight. This method ensures even reheating. When you reheat, add a splash of milk or cream. This addition helps restore the creamy consistency that may be lost during freezing. You can reheat it gently in the microwave or oven. Stir occasionally to distribute heat evenly and prevent drying out. If you choose to reheat in the oven, cover the dish with foil to retain moisture. Be cautious not to overheat, as this can cause the cheese to separate and the pasta to become mushy. If your one-pot mac and cheese has toppings like breadcrumbs, it is best to freeze without them. You can add the topping fresh before reheating and baking. Using smaller pasta shapes can also help maintain texture after freezing and reheating. If you want to add vegetables like peas before freezing, that is possible, but keep in mind they may change texture after thawing. Freezing one pot mac and cheese is a practical way to prepare meals ahead. Just pay attention to cooling, packaging, and reheating methods to preserve the creamy texture and avoid overcooked pasta. Adding liquid during reheating is a key step to return the dish to its original creamy state. Enjoy your cooking adventures with this easy one-pot recipe.